It's called the Right to Marriage Act, and lawmakers today are talking about the Senate bill that would protect same-sex and interracial marriages. Our Savannah Rudisell just heard from North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis, who held a morning news conference. So, Savannah, there's one more Senate vote to go. So where does Tillis stand on this?
Yeah, and you just talked with him a couple minutes ago or so, and he was talking about how integral he really was to the progress of this bill. We're talking about the Respect for Marriage Act, and just yesterday it passed one vote in the Senate, really kind of clearing the way. This is a major hurdle. This bill is now expected to pass Congress with bipartisan support. See, in 2015, the Supreme Court had upheld that same-sex couples have the right to marriage, and then those rights were called into question here when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in the summer. It's because those two rights, both the right to an abortion and the right to a same-sex marriage, they kind of stand on the same legal footing. So now Congress is taking the opportunity to try to codify some of those marital rights. Now, a group of 12 GOP senators voted with Democrats to keep this bill alive. And Senator Thom Tillis, he was a big part of the bipartisan group which negotiated for weeks to try to find some common ground between the two parties here. Now, he helped add an amendment to this bill which protects religious freedom. So nonprofit religious institutions will not be required to oversee any marriages which don't align with their beliefs. And Tillis tells me that the latest version of the bill, it strikes a good balance between all parties' freedoms.
I saw an opportunity to advance religious freedom. And I saw an opportunity to provide certainty to a population that are in marriages today that if you think about all the complexities that could occur if a future Supreme Court reversed the decision, I think it's providing certainty on a court decision that most experts believe will hold. But why not go and do that if it also provides you with an opportunity to advance religious freedom?
Now, here's a look at how other leaders in the Carolinas voted. See, fellow Republican North Carolina Senator Richard Burr, he also supported the Respect for Marriage Act, while both South Carolina Senators Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott voted against the bill. Now, the bill just cleared a procedural vote in the Senate yesterday. That means it's going to take one more vote in the Senate, which Tillis clarified that's probably going to take place after the Thanksgiving holiday. Then it'll go back to the House. If the House approves it, then it's on its way to President Joe Biden's desk for final approval. Reporting live just outside of Uptown, Savannah Rudisell, Queen City News.